Hi everyone, my name is Audrey Glass. I am a new consultant with Pampered Chef, and I just started on a whim, and I wasn't really sure if it was for me or not. I just had my first party, my first launch party, and I had about 25 guests, and it about 15 sales, and it generated over $1,200. So I am very excited. I have a lot of great customers, a lot of good parties coming up, and I want to show you my first level of success rewards that I just got in the mail today. So keep following along, and we're gonna do this journey together and see how Pampered Chef works out for me and if I'm gonna continue to do it. So I just got my first Success Rewards box in the mail today from Pampered Chef, and let's open it and see what they sent me. Okay, the cup slicer, which I'm so excited about, and the dual-sided cleaning brush. So these two rewards were for selling $500 in product in my first 30 days. So obviously I surpassed that amount by over double. So the cup slicer, I'm sure many of you are familiar with the cup slicer. Use it to slice strawberries, different fruits and vegetables, cheese, anything small. And it does it quickly and puts it into this container. And then the dual-sided brush you can use to clean grout, like these little spots on your stove that would be difficult to get to. It's got this curved brush, and then it's also got this tip that you could use to really get down in the grout. So if you haven't watched my first video, I explain a little bit in there about how I happened upon Pampered Chef and how I happened upon becoming a consultant, and kind of how I'm just testing this whole thing out. So I'm videoing this to give you just a perspective of the real, how it works. I'm a busy mom. I have 4 kids. My husband's very busy. As a matter of fact, he's out of the country this whole week for work. So, and I hurt my back this weekend. So, this is a true testament of whether or not this is gonna work for me and how it's gonna work. So I did a virtual launch party last week, and it's September 2023 now. So I had a lot of success. I didn't invite a whole lot of people. I invited maybe 30 people. I think about 24 came to the party, and I had 15 orders. And I mean, most people were very excited to order. A lot of my orders came in early in the week, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I had some stragglers towards the end, but a lot of people were excited about Pampered Chef. I didn't want to come across as some pushy salesman, but when I sent out the invitations, people were like, oh, I love Pampered Chef. I love their products. They have such great things. I haven't shopped in years. They just hadn't had the opportunity to buy anything new, or they were in the market already for a new skillet or something, So a lot of people spent well over $150, which totally surprised me. I thought a lot of people would do like the pity buy, which is what I've done before if people have invited me to different parties online for different products. Just kind of buy something cheap, $20, $25. And I did have a few sales that were in the $20 to $50 range that I feel like were probably that pity sale. But a lot of them were large, and a lot of people bought products that they were super excited about. And so I've reached out to some of them to see about hosting parties. I haven't had a lot of bites. I am actually hosting a party this week, and I'm doing it instead of on Facebook, I'm doing it on Table. So this is my first experience with Table, and this woman is a friend of mine. She goes to our church, and she has hosted Pampered Chef parties before under one of our other friends who's no longer a consultant. But so she's a little bit familiar. She has existing customer base to draw from. So we'll see how that goes. And I'll keep you updated with how I like table, maybe in a different video after the party's over. But so far so good. Not a ton of engagement, but it's only the first day of the party, so we'll see. So Pampered Chef sent me these 2 products for reaching the first success rewards level. So the first level that I reached was the $500 level. So selling $500 worth of Pampered Chef products in the first 30 days. So I did that. That was easy. I did that in like 2 days. Didn't expect that, by the way. I thought I would be lucky to reach $500 in sales in 2 or 3 parties. But this happened in my first party in the first 2 or 3 or 4 days. In this party, I also reached the second level, which was submit $1,250 in commissionable sales in your first 90 days. So I submitted that with my first party. My first party got just over $1,250. So I was able to submit that and get the, which I haven't gotten it yet. It's only Monday, so I don't think Pampered Chef ships out over the weekend, so it'll probably come later this week. But I am going to be getting the modular sheet pan set, the silicone oven mitt set, a taste buds sample, and a shareable discount code. If you're interested in becoming a Pampered Chef consultant, I have a 25% off consultant code. So feel free to reach out for that. So I'm excited about seeing if I can earn the rest of these levels and seeing how easy or how difficult it is. So we'll see. There's the next level is selling $2,500 worth of product in your first 90 days. The 4th level is $5,000 in your first 90 days. And the last level is $10,000 in commissionable sales in your first 180 days. So that seems like a bit of a push, but we'll see. And I'll bring you all along for the ride. And so far, so good with Pampered Chef. I mean, I'm very surprised in how my first party went. And I'm very happy. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed networking with people online and sharing posts and commenting. And I don't feel like it came across as a pushy thing or as like, you know, hokey. I think people genuinely enjoyed it. So, you know, there may be a few that feel that way, but that's okay, you know, and I wasn't pushy. I totally told people I respect if you don't need anything at this time, but this is here if you want something, and I'm happy to help them out with it. So yeah, that's where I'm at, and I'm excited to test out these new products, and I will come back to you with an update in the next few weeks. Thanks.